Can you put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me? Please put a 1 in the chat. Shalom, Israel. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out at 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander Junior Hunter. And what we teach is blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes of the nation of Israel, man. We're not affiliated with any other Israelite group, any Christian organization, or anything like that, man. We're the home of the truth. We're the only ones with the truth. My topic today, I'm about to get into the Lord's laws, man. I'm going to get into how black and brown people are going to unite under the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments, man. Under Christ in righteousness, man. That's what we need. We need laws, man. We need structure. We need a government to guide our people. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we had today in the I.S.U.P.K. You know, we got a government. You know, a structure, a body. You know what I'm saying? We got rank. You know what I'm saying? We got families and everything to go into, you know, how to govern ourselves and fend for ourselves as a nation, man. Just like all these other nations do themselves. All right? So we're going to get into it, man. We're going to get into the Lord's laws, though. So can you give me Matthew 5:17, Baba Kasha?
Okay. This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 17.
Right. You good.
Think not, had I come to destroy the law.
Right.
Or the prophet.
Right there. Start right there. Wait, read that first part again. Just the first part.
Okay.
Just think that.
Think not, had I come to destroy the law.
Right. He said, think not that I have come to destroy the law, man. Christ said, think not. That's the first thing you need to do. That's step one. Is to don't think it. You know what I'm saying? Don't even think it. He said, think not, man. Because that's exactly what the Sadducees and Pharisees thought he came to do. Because he was the Messiah. And they thought he came to change things, man. They thought he came to do it his way. And that's one of the reasons why they wanted to kill him. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't come to do that. All he came to do is give the best perspective of these laws, statutes, and commandments that we're learning. The things that we live by. He came to give the spirit of it. You know what I'm saying? How to do it. How to deal with it. The correct way in righteousness. Which none of us knew how to do at that time. We didn't know how to structure ourselves in these laws, statutes, and commandments. Everything was based off, you know, our sacrifice to the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Killing you know, the lambs and the goats and whatever you had to sacrifice to the Lord. Right. So that, you know what I'm saying? So we'll probably sin go do some wicked sin, man, and we'll be like, shoot, I got a couple goats, I got to sacrifice.
Right.
That's all I got to do. Shoot, I might do it again next time since I got a couple lambs. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple more things I could give to the Lord based on the sacrifice, so I'm gonna go ahead and sin anyway. You know what I'm saying? But the Lord ain't want that. The Lord is not pleased when we do that type of stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? He don't like that. He wants your perfection and everything, man. Keep going.
Okay. Or the prophets.
Or the prophets, man. He said, I came not to destroy the law or the prophets. The prophets used to teach the same exact law, statutes, and commandments that Christ is teaching right in here in this passage, man. When he came, he taught these things, man. They taught these things. He taught the same things that they taught. That's where he learned. That's where he got his game from. He learned from everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if the Sadducees, Pharisees was high or something, drunk, thinking like, hey man, this man, he making up stuff.
Right.
When he's simply just trying to show you how to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? But all they wanted was power. You know what I'm saying? That's what they wanted. They just want power, and they want to beguile our people because they in power and they're rich, so they could get what they want out of them. You know what I'm saying? So they stay in the high seat. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like it, yeah. What's that dude name? Al Sharpton. Yeah. All you high people, man. Steve Harvey, Louis Farrakhan. If he is black, I don't know. That's up in the air though. But who cares? Yeah. Louis Farrakhan. They think he represents our people. You got any more? Dr. Umar Johnson. Him too. I don't know. He think he knows something. I guess. I don't. Dr. Umar Johnson, he's alright. He really is like, he don't know what to do.
Right.
He doesn't. And if you really gonna follow somebody, you need to follow somebody with structure, man. Dr. Umar, he just out there spending money, man. You know what I'm saying? Talking about he's gonna raise his school for kids and stuff. Right. You know what I'm saying? And it's not there. But us, we got plenty of schools. Because we doing it the right way. We doing it under Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? We got schools everywhere. This man couldn't raise up one school.
Right.
He was trying to make a big old school, I guess, like a university or something. Some magical utopia in his head that he was thinking. Mm-hmm. That's what that African and Kemet stuff gets you right there. Thinking it could be some magical thing that you could do. Marcus Garvey tried to do that. You know what I'm saying? He tried to take our people back to Africa. like that's because he thought that's where we came from before Jerusalem. You know what I'm saying? So he thought taking us over there was gonna solve everything. Well, them Edomites say, hold up right there. Where are you going? Get your ass back over here. They was not about to let this happen. You know what I'm saying? Right. And they took over Africa anyway. Well, let's not get on top. Let's keep going. What was that? All the prophets? Keep going.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
He said, I come to not to destroy, but to fulfill. Now, people right there, some Christians be, I done heard it. They be like, oh, he came to fulfill it. That's it. He fulfilled it. So it's over with, brother. Right. You don't got to keep it. Man, listen, he don't even understand what fulfill means. He don't even want to understand the definition, which is exactly what I need, not in the Zondervan, not just on the. We need the definition of fulfill. Because they think fulfill, they're thinking when he hear fulfill, when Christ fulfilled it, that was it. When he was on the cross and he said, my job's finished, or I'm done with my duty. Yeah, he did his duty. But he said, think not that I come destroy. You know what I'm saying? So if he doesn't destroy the law, it's still there. So why in the hell are you thinking that it's gone when he said I can't? It's like they just don't want to listen, man. Right. They just block it out. It's like it's very 1 + 2 thing, man. It's right there. He said don't think it, don't even think it. He told them that. So when you're reading that, are you trying to think the same thing that they think? You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they thought. So you got to think about that. Give me the definition of fulfilled, man. Please. Baba Kashab.
All right. This is the Oxford language.
Right.
The definition of fulfill is to bring to completion.
Right. Stop right there. You keep going after this. It says the definition of fulfill is to bring to completion. That's just simply completing a task. That's what Christ did. He came to fulfill the task of the law, of him keeping the commandments. Because that's what he was supposed to do in our sight. So we can follow the perfect example of how to keep the commandments righteously. And that's all he did. He brought it to completion. He did his job. Keep going.
Or reality.
Or reality. Keep going.
Achieve or realize something.
Achieve or realize something. Keep going.
A promise.
A promise.
Or
prediction.
Or predicted.
Right. They got like a number 2 on that.
And the second one is to carry out a task or duty or role.
Right.
As required, pledged, or expected.
Right. He said to carry out a task or a duty or a role as expected. Christ was expected to carry out the commandments, to keep the law, because that's what all of us were supposed to do. Why in the world is he going to be doing this in front of us, and then we're not supposed to do it with him, or for him, or for the Most High? That would be like, that's crazy. Right. Like, he keep all the commandments and do what he's supposed to do. He go and die for us, and now we don't got to keep it?
Right.
That's ridiculous to me. That's not fair to me.
Right.
Shoot. That's not right. I just died for them to keep sinning. Now what the heck am I out here dying for? What am I doing out here?
Exactly.
There's no point for him to come and die on the cross for us. Get hung on the tree for us, man. Right. There's no reason. So why in the world do people think this? What's the Christianity blockage over their eyes, man? What's the veil that's covering their face that they don't understand, man? You know what I'm saying? You can read 18 on that, on Matthew. What's the veil in front of people's face, man? Why they don't get it?
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 18.
Right.
For verily I say unto you,
right.
Till heaven and earth pass.
Right, till heaven and earth pass.
One jot or one tittle shall in no
Yep.
One jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Right.
Till all be fulfilled.
Right. Christ said, for verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, man. Christ exaggerating right here. He was in a whole exaggeration, and people don't even realize it. He said, till heaven and earth pass, bro. He's saying till heaven and earth pass. Last time I checked, the scriptures say the earth shall abide forever. And Christ knew that. So he's most definitely exaggerating. Heaven's not going to pass. The heaven's not going to pass. The Lord's kingdom's not going to pass where he dwells at in the 4th dimension. You know what I'm saying? So he's using exaggeration. He's saying till heaven and earth pass, not one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law, man. He said that nothing's going to come from this law. Nothing's going to go away from the law, statutes, and commandments that were obligated to keep, man, for the Most High. One jot and one tittle, you know what I'm saying, just meaning the least things, even the smallest things, man. You know what I'm saying? Shall not even be removed from the law. Like maybe a simple thing like eating pork, or shrimp, crab, and lobster.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Those are little simple things that you can really stop. It's like it's a diet. You can keep a diet for your whole life. Some people are vegan for their whole life. Some people eat meat for their whole life. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the flesh, though. Give me 19.
Verse 19. Whosoever. You
got it.
Whosoever, therefore, shall break one of these least commandments.
Right.
and shall teach men so,
Mm-hmm.
he shall be called least in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. Christ said, whosoever shall break one of these least commandments, just like he said in one jot and one tittle. That's one of the least, the littlest thing, man. The least commandments. How many you supposed to keep all of them, man? Every point. It's our livelihood, man. It's our culture. You know what I'm saying? To keep us alive. Or you're just gonna die. It's that simple. It's like you just gotta follow it. You got to follow the commandments, man. These things keep you alive. Like what else is there else to do when everything else is killing you? You follow that stuff. Look at the result of us now, man. I mean, you can see the result of it. It's that simple. That's it on 19?
Lies, sir, this morning.
Oh, you keep going.
But whosoever shall do and teach them,
Right.
the same shall be called great in the kingdom of heaven.
Right. But whosoever shall teach and do them, the same shall be called great, man. Like me right now. If I'm up here teaching you right now and I'm not doing this myself, man, the Lord is going to deal with me. He's going to deal with me. Because I'm up here trying to teach people to keep the law. I'm doing law class right now. Well, no, I'm not doing law class, but I'm teaching law, statutes, and commandments. And if I don't sit here and do the commandments that I'm telling you to do, I'm just a straight up and down hypocrite, man. Like why should you listen to me? You know what I'm saying? That's why I can't be a hypocrite and do this. I wouldn't be doing this job if I was a hypocrite right now. You know what I'm saying? That would be wrong.
Right.
But anyway, where we at? We Matthew 19 and 17, Baba Kasha. A lot of this world is filled with hypocrites, man. Hypocrites. A lot of the people we may look up to may think out here doing something great and miraculous, really behind closed doors, man. Doing crazy wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about the things that you do when people can't see.
Right.
That's called character right there. You know what I'm saying? Do you have character in this thing to keep the Lord's laws, man, and commandments? Oh, you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
This is Matthew chapter 19, verse 17.
Mm-hmm.
And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Right, Christ is talking to some man that came over and asked him. You know what? Go to 16. We will get a little, just a tad bit of context. Start at 16.
Verse 16. And behold, one came and said unto him,
Right.
Good master, what good thing shall I do,
Right.
that I may have eternal life?
Right.
Verse 17. And he said unto him, Why callest thou me good?
Right. Right. So this man, one came unto Christ. It was like, Master. He called him Master. What do I do that I can have eternal life, man? Eternal life means that kingdom of heaven, man. What do I do to obtain that? You know what I'm saying? To get the kingdom. And he said to him, he didn't even talk about the kingdom first. He said, good. He said, hold on. Why are you calling me good? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said, why are you calling me good? Keep going.
There is none good but one.
Right. He said there's none good but one. But one. Keep going.
And that is God.
And that is God. He's talking about the Most High, man. He's making a separation between himself and the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You catch my drift? Yeah, Christ is not the Most High.
Right.
How he not going to be good, and how he's not calling himself good, and he's the Most High.
Right.
He's making this clear distinction, man. The Most High is the greatest. That's what he's saying. Say he the one. Keep going.
But if thou wilt enter into life, keep the commandment.
He said what? Keep the what?
Keep the
You
keep the commandment.
Right, he said, if thou will enter into life, keep the commandments, man. Point blank, period. That's your duty right there. If you want that, keep the commandments, man. And people think it's like something spooky. Or you just gotta strive and do all this. Like, you're keeping the commandments for the way of life for the kingdom. It's a way of life for the kingdom of heaven. Because you're not going to be in the kingdom breaking the laws.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're not going to be breaking the laws in the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You're going to get your behind taken out. You will get taken out.
DOA.
Exactly. DOA, like Nayar said. Gone. Zero, zilch. Depleted. All that. You're going to be gone, man, if you're not keeping the commandments in the kingdom of heaven. That's what we're doing. Look, this is the whole point of why we're doing this now. The Lord getting us to do this now. Right. We're struggling. We're fighting. We're trying to keep these commandments. We're trying to do it the Most High's will and His work.
Right.
We're doing this to be trained for the kingdom of heaven, man.
Right.
Think of it like that. You're getting trained up for the kingdom of heaven.
Right.
You can't have nothing if you ain't trained for it. How in the world the Lord gonna give us the kingdom and we're gonna be acting lawless in there anyway, like we did before?
Right.
We just got kicked out of the homeland. We just got kicked out the Lord's land, man, out of the motherland, for not keeping His commandments. So when you do, then you can get it back, and you can get eternal life and everything that the Lord can give you, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get shoot. What in the world am I? Oh, it's like, can you give me 1 John 3? 1 John 3. You got it?
That's a lot. You said 1 John.
1 John 3 and 6.
Con.
I believe. Con. I hope I'm right on that. Real quick. Yeah. Well, you can start at 4. 1 John 3 and 4.
Okay. I got that. This is 1 John.
Right.
Chapter 3, verse 4. Verse 4.
Right.
Whosoever, that's lock.
You got it.
Whosoever committeth a sin,
Mm-hmm.
transgressive also the law.
Right. And in 1 John, no, you got it.
Okay.
In this passage right here, it says, whoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law. All right? So if you commit a sin, man, you're transgressing the law. That's what it is. A sin. All right, keep going. Keep going. I'm about to say it.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
Right. For sin is the transgression of the law, man. That's what a sin is, man. That's what breaking the commandments is. It's a sin. So therefore, you're breaking the Most High's law, man. His law, statutes, and commandments, man. That's what you're breaking when you sin. So you got to figure out what is required to not sin, man. Like what's the thing that you got to do? First of all, you got to get up here in the UPK,
Right.
or you might still be sinning even if you're in a fake Israelite group or
Right.
something like that. You still probably going to be sinning. You're probably going to do something else. You're probably going to be misguided because these people ain't teaching the right stuff. It's still damn near like the Christian church. It is. That's all it is. It's the same thing. So you got to figure out exactly where to go to get these answers. It's here in the UPK. We're going to teach you right. You know what I'm saying? So read it again.
This is 1 John.
Right.
Chapter 3, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Whosoever committeth sin, transgressive also the law.
Right.
For the law, for sin is the transgression of the law.
Right, man. For sin is the transgression of the law, man. We're supposed to be representatives, man, for the Most High. We're supposed to be His representative. We're supposed to represent Him in what we do. You know what I'm saying? So how people gonna know that you follow Him, man? By keeping His commandments.
Right.
They gonna know you follow Him because they see your actions and stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can tell if you don't keep His commandments. They're not gonna tell that you represent the Most High. You're gonna blend in with everybody else. You're gonna look just like everybody else. They gonna be like, oh, copy paste, another one, same person. Oh, you do this, you do just like, oh, you just like this, right? Oh, you remind me of him. In the UPK, we don't remind nobody of nobody.
Right.
We different in here.
Right.
We are different.
Damn right.
Right? We do things differently, man. We just had the feast, the memorial, the blowing the trumpets last night. That's different. Nobody does that. Don't nobody keep these high holy days, man. I'm looking on Facebook and seeing all the families, man, keeping these feast days, the kids, man, and us just like a big old family together, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We don't keep these other holidays in this world, man. It's Christmas and Thanksgiving and Halloween and all these things, man. We different up in here, man. We are separate from the world, man. We are holy people, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why we're trying to get our other brothers and sisters in here so they can understand exactly who they are and do it and do the same thing we're doing, man. Be different. Be different. The Most High calls you to be different, man. Holy. Separate. That's exactly what that means, to be holy, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no other way to identify. You know what I'm saying? You know, if somebody knows what your profession is, man, say exactly by what you do. That's how they know your profession. You know what I'm saying? So if you are down, what you call a coach, they know you're a coach by what you do. Right. They see you out there giving your players plays and stuff, directing them how to run and how to do these things. They know you're a coach when you train them and giving them the knowledge on that sport or whatever whatever sport it may be. You know what I'm saying? That's how they know, because just simply by what you do, they're going to see your actions, man, by your works. You know what I'm saying? All right, give me the next verse.
Verse 5.
Right.
And ye know that he was manifest.
Oh, it's like 4.
It's like, sorry.
He taught 4.
You want me to read verse 4 again?
Kind of.
It's like, whosoever committeth sin also transgresseth also the law.
It's like, it's my fault.
I think I was supposed to read verse 3 first.
Nah, I messed it up. That's on me, man. It's on me. Trust me. He taught. Dang. I done butchered something in my notes. But yeah, like he said, man, for sin is the transgression of the law. That's exactly what it is, man. So therefore, keep these commandments up so you can be like YAHANNA, man. All right, we're gonna move on from that. I done butchered that. Mm-hmm. Shoot. If I figure out I'll come back to it. So let's get Romans 6:1.
Okay.
We're gonna get Romans 6:1. We about to dive a little bit deeper. You know what I'm saying? All right, you got it.
All right. This is Romans chapter 6, verse 1. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may be abound?
Right. This is Romans, man. This is what Paul was talking about, man. He said, shall we continue in sin that grace may abound, man? Because people want grace, and that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't even understand what sin is to begin with. He said, do we continue in sin, man, that grace may abound? Keep going.
Verse 2. God forbid.
God forbid. That means hell no. No. We're not supposed to sin just because we have grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, people don't understand what they doing out here, man. Right. They don't understand. Look, man, Christian church, like most of these pastors, man, they don't. Even Creflo Dollar, you know Creflo Dollar.
Right.
He tell you not to keep the 10 commandments. Oh, yeah, he said there's only 10.
Right.
Matter of fact, after that, he said, you don't even really have to keep the 10. He said that.
It's crazy.
I mean, what? What in the world? What are we even following? He wants to follow tithing. But tithing is in his commandments, in the law. So somebody's being a hypocrite, man. You know what I'm saying? Creflo Dollar stole everybody's money, then come back in 2022 talking about I was wrong on tithing. I was wrong on this subject of tithing. Now he's saying, please, you're supposed to be able to give from your heart or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Give from the heart like it's some googly feeling. Like
Right.
he getting them all buttered up. Now they're gonna be giving them even more money. Cause they supposed to give from their heart. They gonna feel like they got to give more.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have this feeling like Crypto Dollar, he said he admitted he was wrong. He admitted he was wrong. That's the first thing. At least he fessed up to his thing.
Right.
You know, his lies for 20 years. Damn, boy, people accept anything, man. That's crazy to me. Yeah, man, I don't know. I could get beat over the head but so much, man.
Right.
I'm gonna eventually blow. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do it unexpectedly just to surprise your ass.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just me personally. All right, let's keep going.
Come.
Yeah.
How shall we that how shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Right. He said, God forbid. How are you that's dead to sin live any longer, man? Like you good or something. That's what I'm saying. It's like, how are you that say you're dead to sin, but you're gonna live any longer? Like you okay? Like you got the big head or something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he's saying right here. You saying I'm dead to sin? Go ahead.
Select, sir, if I may.
Go ahead. You talk.
They love to say, my God this and my God that.
Right.
My God is different from yours. I don't know about your God, but my God always on time.
Right. Yeah, my God is always on time, man. Always on time. Time what? With what? What are you explaining he's on time with? You gotta be specific with me. Like, what are you talking about? To give you something? To give you a gift?
Right.
Like, what you want? What you talking about? My guy is always on time. What? I really don't understand what that means at all. I don't. So I cannot break it down, go any further.
Right.
So I'm just gonna get back to this. But I have heard that before. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Right. It's like you want to read verse 3?
Oh no, I'm gonna keep read it again. Read the same one you did.
What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound?
Right.
Verse 2. God forbid.
God forbid.
How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Right. He said, how are we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? You talk a good game. That's what he's saying. You talking a good game, but you ain't really living it, man. You all talk, flabbermouth, lips just flapping, whatever that look like. That look crazy. Hell no, I can't just talk, man. I got to show up. You know what I'm saying? Because I do not want to look like a hypocrite. To be a hypocrite, man. That's embarrassing to me.
Right.
That's shameful. That's a shameful thing, man. You gonna come back, say, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that. Just like when you on the court or something, talking all that trash.
Right.
Like, man, I'm gonna ball you up. I'm gonna cross you up, man. You done out there. I'm gonna lock you up. And then you get your ankles broke on the court and everybody flying everywhere. Oh, done, and you on the floor.
Right.
I got crossed up. Now you looking like, man, I thought you said you was gonna lock him up, man. What's going on? Now you the laughing stock. I done seen it. Everybody that go to the rec and stuff, man. Talk a good game, but you ain't really showing it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I let my actions speak for me. That's
Right.
Personally, that's how I am. That's what Nayar is too. He's exactly like that.
Right.
We let our actions speak in everything we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right. So I mean, how you gonna? We can read that first part again.
God. What shall we say then? Oh, you talking about verse 2?
Kind.
It's like, God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein?
Right. How should we live any longer? How shall we that say that we are dead to sin live any longer therein, man? You know what I'm saying? So you can't be a hypocrite out here, man. Act like you this good person and you really a snake, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Most High gonna know you're not serious, man. He gonna know. He gonna look at you, he look down. The angel's gonna be reporting and saying, "This guy ain't it. You want me to take him out?" Christ might give him the order to take your behind out. So Lord can see, man. The Lord know what the heck going on down here, man. He got his thing stood up. He knows what's going on, man. You're not hiding Nathan at all. You know what I'm saying? Nathan. Right. You're not hiding Nathan. I don't know how they say that. Right, man. Like, you think you, man, look, I've seen examples of brothers got down talking to another man's wife, man. Right in front of me. I'm like, oh my God. Like, I thought you said he was this good old man. He talking to this dude wife, and you just dap brother up. I just saw you dap him up. True story. I just saw you dap the brother up, and you walking, holler at his female, holler at his girl, man. They both sick for that. Like, come on, man. That's not brotherhood at all. I can't do that. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. It's like, all right, let's go to shoot. Let's go to 1 John 3 and 4, man.
It's 1 John 3 and 4.
Yeah, we can get that one.
We're going back to that scripture. We read that one.
We read that one?
That was the one we was talking about.
Oh, you right. See, that's where I butchered that. Exactly. That's exactly what I was talking about. Yeah, I messed that up. So like, all right. So I'm gonna give y'all the definition of the law definition, because it said that a sin is a transgression of the law. So you gotta get some definitions, some simple things, man, to kind of give you a clarification to what I'm about to show you. You know what I'm saying? So I got this right here, right?
Okay.
So because I had this written down for a specific reason. So this is the law definition, man. The definition of law is a system of rules which a particular country or community recognizes as a regulating the actions of its members, and which it may enforce by the imposition of penalties, man. That's what the law is, man. That's what a law definition is. Something that's given in a system, rules, things that you're supposed to follow. Your system, you know what I'm saying? Which is exactly what. Oh, I thought you didn't have that.
No.
That's exactly what us in the I.S.U.P.K. and this nation of Israel have, man. We have a system. We have laws, man. We're supposed to keep. That's what the Most High gave us through Moses. He gave us laws, so that's what that is. You get what I'm saying? You know what? Go ahead, read 1 John 3:4 again. 'Cause I'm about to break this down. But that's exactly what the law is, man. A system of rules which a particular country or community, man. That's exactly what we are. We are a country and a community, a nation. You know what I'm saying? A nation of people. That's what people have to understand. We're a nation. We're together in this, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's no single out people doing this over here, doing this over here. You can't build up like that. That's not how this world works at all. Either it's like teams, man. It's like a basketball team, a football team. You know what I'm saying? And the nation of Israel is our jersey. You know what I'm saying? That's who we play for the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's us. This is our team. And you can't survive on your own. No nations of people survives on their own. No singular person survives on their own. Or else they're going to be a bum somewhere on the street. You know what I'm saying? You don't do this by yourself, man. It's not what happens. We're a community, man. All right, go ahead.
This is 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4. Whosoever committeth sin transgresseth also the law.
Right.
For sin is the For sin is the transgression of the law.
Can you give me the definition of transgression?
In Zondervan.
Yes, like. Right, so we back on this real quick. So if I trespass, for sin is a trespass of what you're obligated to do. If you run a red light in front of a cop, what in the world do you think gonna happen? You think he's just gonna let you be like, I don't feel like it today. Right. Especially if you're an Edomite.
Right.
Heck no, he gonna push 100 on the dash, man. He coming for you. He might be on the run.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What in the world you think gonna happen? You know what I'm saying? You think just because, you can't get killed for adultery, or pedophilia, or homosexuality, you think you're off with it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Us right now, we can't kill you. You know what I'm saying? You can't get killed for that in our government right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But guess who is gonna kill you? The Most High.
Right.
He's most definitely gonna kill you. You're not gonna get away with it. Everything is done by the Most High.
Right.
So what's the definition of transgression?
This is the Oxford language. The definition of transgression
Right.
is an act that goes against a law,
Right.
a rule,
Right.
or code of conduct.
Right. It's an act. A transgression is an act that goes against a law, a rule, or a code of conduct. Man, that's what our commandments are. You know what I'm saying? Our statutes. That is a code of conduct. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what it is. Keep going.
That's it on that.
That's it on that. All right, can you give me the Deuteronomy 32 and 39?
Okay.
Yeah, so you can't get away with this stuff, man. You think you can just break the laws, last statutes, and commandments of the Most High, especially when you know to do them. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is going to deal with you. You know what I'm saying? He may have mercy. But you better think about what you're doing. You better think about it. I know Deuteronomy 32 and 39. I had to think about it for sure. You know what I'm saying? At first, I started trying to follow the Most High, even though I wasn't in the truth. I tried to do something, but I still was going off, cause I didn't have nobody to govern. You know what I'm saying? To be a community.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody to watch me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I had to take orders.
Same thing.
Exactly. That's exactly what I needed. I needed structure and order. You know what I'm saying? Thinking you want a family and kids and everything, when you don't have it yourself, you're going to raise another generation of goddamn monsters, man. You got to have this stuff, man. Or you going to go off. That's exactly what you're going to do. Go ahead and read that.
This is Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 39.
Right, Deuteronomy 32 or 39. This if you think you're getting away with the Most High and stuff right there. Go ahead.
See now that I, even I am.
Right.
He and there is no God with me.
Mm-hmm.
I kill, I make alive.
Right. He said, I kill and I make alive.
I wound and I heal.
Right. He said, I wound and I heal. The Lord said, he said, I kill, I'll make alive. People like to think the Most High won't kill.
Right.
I don't heard. Look, I don't went to church, okay? I went to church. I heard somebody. It's stuck in my head. It's stuck in my head to this day. I was maybe 13.
Right.
I heard somebody say, "Oh, God don't kill people though." He said that. I don't know why that stuck with me. I don't know why. I just thought about that. I was just like, he doesn't kill people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I thought all life was in his hands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was just thinking like that. But then, go ahead.
And then, so like I said, if I may,
go ahead.
This scripture that you pulled is real heavy, because I remember one night I was laying in my bed and I was reading this.
Right.
I read this exact scripture, and I'll tell you, that shit's a slacky. That shit sent
Go ahead.
chills through my body. That shit scared me.
Exactly. Me too, dude. That's what made me straighten the heck up. Like, Lord, this is done by the power of the Most High. Keep going. Wait, keep going. Go ahead, read it.
There is no God with me.
Right, he said there's no God with me.
I kill. I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Right, he said neither. That's the part that probably made it get chills. Us get chills. He said neither is there anyone that can deliver you out of his hand.
Right.
You ain't getting. Hey, you thinking somebody Like, no, you can't get away.
Right.
You cannot get away if you're doing wrong. If you breaking the Lord's laws, man, you can't get away, man. Don't be doing it. Come on, man. You gotta think about, like I said, character. What you do in the dark, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about what you do when nobody can see, man. But the Most High can. So that's why I'm scared. that's why I have fear. I got fear of the Most High.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to do that, man. I know my life can get taken away because it almost did.
Right.
It happened in a manner where it's like too many times on the road the same way and I almost died.
Right.
So it's like, am I going to sit here and keep doing the same thing? Am I going to take one more chance and get taken out of here?
Right.
I said, Lord, it's a lock it. Let me get right. I promise I'm going to get right. Yeah, man, that's exactly how it is. Any more on that?
Lies. That's it on that.
Kind of, all right. Yeah, so, man, if you think you're getting away with shoot. I don't know about you. A lot of people dying lately, man.
Right.
I don't know about you. Shit. Have you seen a lot of people dying? I don't know. Some people might not. I've seen a lot. That's only by the power of the Most High, man.
Right.
Nobody can take your life. Yes, it could be done by somebody with a gun or whatever.
Right.
But at the end of the day, just know somebody got more power than anybody down here.
Right.
All right. So let me get okay. Let me get another definition. I got it up here. All right. So we got laws, statutes, and commandments, right? That's exactly what we got. Laws, statutes, and commandments. And people wondering like the difference and stuff between them. You know, between them all. Wondering like what's the difference? You know what I'm saying? There's law, statute, command. I already gave you the definition of law. The definition of law is a system of rules which give a particular country or community recognizing, regulating the actions of its members. Like us, we are members of the I.S.U.P.K. Under Commander General YAHANNA. You know what I'm saying? And we serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And it may be enforced by the imposition of penalties. You know what I'm saying? You can get penalized in here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Back then, when we was in Jerusalem, you could get your life taken away for what you did.
Right.
But we have grace. But shall we continue in sin because we have grace?
Right.
Like we just read. God forbid. So we're going to keep going. So a statute, man. This is what a statute is. Statute is a law of decree made by a sovereign or God. This is a lot of the things I would say about the Most High, man. You know what I'm saying? A statute. It's like a decree. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me think about an example. I should have most definitely made an example. So, if you think about what the Most High did with Moses, no, let me bring it to Christ, all right? So Christ said, thou shalt love thy neighbor, right? It's like, no, because it's not made by the Most High. I'm gonna have to go back on that. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm gonna have to get that later. But if you could look, if you think you look for one for me, you know, Bob Kashar. Oh, you guys up? Okay, got it.
Talking about the definition of
Yeah, do they have a
decree?
Do they have a different definition?
So it really say the same.
It really say the same thing?
An official order issued by legal authority.
Right.
Yeah, y'all.
Okay. All right.
Let me see if I can find any examples.
All right. I mean, all right. No, I got some. All right, I got some. So like we learned in Sabbath class, how the Lord gave us specific orders how to make the tabernacle, you know what I'm saying, laid over with gold, you know, pure gold and stuff, you know what I'm saying, and that man should not touch it or bring it in or being unclean in the temple. That's like a statue right there. You know what I'm saying? Like being, you know what I'm saying, being unclean in the temple,
Right.
or you know what I'm saying, sex is marriage. Almost like a lot of things that Moses gave us, you know what I'm saying, that's a statute.
Right.
That's a law, a decree made by the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because that was where Moses was giving us. He got that directly from the Most High through the angels. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that would be more like a statute. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's still in the law, but it's a specific statute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, commandment, the definition of commandment is something that is commended, the act, the power of commanding a divine rule. That means there's something that you must do. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
That's a commandment. Like, I command you, like he said, children of Israel, listen to these commandments that I give you this day.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Thou shalt not have other gods before me.
Right.
He said, thou shalt not have any other gods before me. That's what he told us. That's a commandment. You know what I'm saying? So it's law, statutes, and commandments. They pretty much one and the same, but they vary depending on the context.
Right.
Man, these gnats up here, boy. God dang. It's like, anyway, I killed his ass. All right. So let's give me Romans 6:14.
Okay.
So we gonna get it to a little bit more, man. Good. Good.
Right. This is Romans chapter 6, verse 14.
Right.
For sin shall not have it's life.
Mm-hmm.
For sin shall not have domination over you.
It's dominion.
Oh, hold on.
Dominion.
Salakia.
Yeah, you talk.
Dominion over you.
Dominion.
Dominion. Salakia.
Yeah, you
For
talk.
sin, I'm gonna read it though.
Oh, you talk.
For sin shall not have dominion over you.
Right. For sin shall not have dominion over you. This is Paul talking about sin, man. He said, for it shall not have dominion over you. Keep going.
For ye are not under the law, but under grace.
Right. Close the book. That's it. We don't gotta follow the law, y'all. We don't gotta follow the law. Christ came and he did away with all of it. We are under grace. You know what I'm saying? He said, for sin shall not have dominion over you. For you're not under the law, but under grace. Keep read the next verse though.
Verse 15. What then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law, but under grace?
Right.
God forbid.
God forbid. Ooh, somebody's confused. Somebody confused. Paul said, what then? Shall we sin because we are not under the law? He said, shall we sin? Which sin is the transgression of the law. Well, Paul just said, shall we sin because we're not under the law? Somebody confused. But we're under grace? God forbid. So what does that mean? What's the law that Paul is talking about that we're not under? You got to get context. You can't just read lines and think you're smart.
Right.
You can't look at one word and think you're smart. The Bible uses one word. It has multiple meanings from, you know what I'm saying, like the word Gentile. There's two definitions for Gentile in the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? This is written in old Quaker English, man. They didn't even have all the words we have established to this day. They don't have the Bible did not have the words established that we had today, man. There's more words now that were made up.
Right.
They probably still making up words now, man. Putting them in new definitions. Now, new definition books come out every year.
Right.
A new thesaurus or whatever.
Right.
This is the English language, man. They build on this. We got our own languages in this English language. We call it slang. We talk different. It depends on where you're from. You might be from Cali. You might be like, what's up, cuz? What we doing out here? Type stuff like that. Over here, we like, you know the South Side slang. I talk like it now. You know what I'm saying? Might be Mississippi, you might be from Florida. Shoot, you might be black people in the UK.
Right.
They talk different. It's just slang. You know what I'm saying? All right, but let's revert back. Rewind. What is the law that Paul is talking about that we're not under, man? But you know what? Does anybody know? Does anybody know in this context when Paul said, "What shall we say then? Because we're not under sin, but under grace? God forbid." He said, "For you are not under the law, but under grace." That's what Paul said. He said that we're not under the law, but under the grace. But we still have to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. So what's the law right here that Paul's talking about? Do we have any takers on the screen right in the class, in the chat? Does anybody know? Now, y'all, if you got anything, you most definitely get.
So, Lucky, I didn't understand the question.
All right, so right here, we gotta follow the law, statutes, and commandments, right?
Right.
We gotta keep the law, statutes, and commandments.
Right.
So Paul right here in Romans 6:14, he said, "For sin shall not have dominion over you, for you are not under the law, but under grace." But I thought we had to keep the laws.
Right.
You gotta keep the laws. But he just said, "For you are not under the law." So what is he talking about? You got anybody check?
Anybody said that
Do you know what it is? All right, I'm gonna give it to you. I know it's a little different. We ain't really went over this like that. All right, so the law, we just said that sin is a transgression of the law, right? So for sin is a transgression of the law, and we can't sin, you know what I'm saying, or we'll be breaking the law. But
Right.
Paul just said we under the law. So you know what in this context Paul is talking about? Paul is talking about the punishments of the law.
Right.
Dying for your sins. You remember when we was out there and we got stoned for committing adultery,
Right.
for being a pedophile, for rape, murder, robbing? We got murked for that stuff.
Right.
And we not getting murked now because we're under grace.
Right.
That's the grace that we're under right now. You don't have to get killed for your sins, man. That's what that is, man. That's what Christ died for. He got killed for us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why he said, "I came out to destroy the law, but to fulfill it." He fulfilled his duty of keeping the law, statutes, and commandments
Right.
as he should, as we should have. You know what I'm saying? As him giving an example for us. He died for that.
Right.
We didn't have to die because he died for us. So that's in that. When Paul says that we are not under the law but under grace, he's talking about we're not under getting killed. Right? That's it. So that's simple. You gotta understand context. And people get slipped up because they don't understand context. You know what I'm saying? The Bible don't contradict itself. It doesn't. You just don't understand context. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get them right. You're gonna get them right. So give me Romans 6:23.
Okay. This is Romans chapter 6, verse 23.
Right.
For the wages of sin is death.
Right. Like we just talked about, dying. He said, "For the wages of sin is death." Right? Keep going.
But the gift of God is eternal life through
Go ahead.
It's lucky.
Go ahead.
But eternal life is through YAHANNA,
Right.
our Lord.
Right. He said, "For the wages of sin is death, but the gift of God is eternal life through Christ, through YAHWH, man." That's what he said is the gift. That's what I just said. I just said that's what Christ died for our sins, man. So we won't have to die. That's the law that that Paul was talking about.
Right.
that we're not under of dying. Because that last verse in Romans 6 says that for the wages of sin is death, but the gift from God is Christ, Yahweh. That was his gift to us. So we won't have to die for our sins, man. Ain't no more sacrificing bulls and all that stuff, man.
Right.
Now it's time to learn.
Right.
Now it's time to put in work to learn exactly what we're supposed to do, man. Stop being lazy, going on wanting to sin and stuff, transgressing the Lord's commandments, man. I don't understand why people just want to be lawless out here. He had no order, man. That's why this world is hell. That's exactly why this world is hell. Because we not in order. We can fix everything around here. Us, the children of Israel, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We were supposed to unite under the Lord's laws, man. That's what we're supposed to do. Then we can bring everything back together, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're going to go a little bit deeper. I ain't going to go too damn deep, but give me Romans 7 and 6. I'm going to further explain a little bit.
This is Romans chapter 7, verse 6. But now we are delivered from the law.
Right?
But, it's like that being dead wherein we are, that being dead wherein we were held.
Right. He said that we're delivered from the law. There it is again. Close the book. We don't have to keep the law. We're delivered from the law. I just said that the law that even in this context of this chapter 7, it's talking about the sins, the punishments of the law, man, of dying. He's saying we're delivered from that. Keep going. It's gonna further explain that being dead.
That we should serve in newness
right.
of spirit and not in the oldness of the letter.
Right. There it is right there. The letter. What did the letter of the law say, man? The letter killed us for our sins.
Right.
That's what they read. That's what they read. It said if you murder, you're dead. If you commit adultery, you're dead. If you steal, you're dead. That was it. Before, we sacrificed bulls and lambs and goats. Now, at this time period, when Christ was here, and Paul and all the prophets, the rest of the prophets, you do any of them sins, you're dead. You're dead. You're gone. Damn. You lost your head under a guillotine or something. I don't know. Those were sins punishable by death. That's the letter. That's the letter of the law. That's the law that we're not under anymore, of dying for our sins.
Right.
All right? I gotta stress this because so people are just slow. They don't get it.
Right.
I got to do it like that. I don't care. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna dumb it down. All right, verse 7.
Verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin?
Right.
God forbid.
Right. Is the law sin? No. Again, God forbid. Hell no. Is the law sin? No. It's not sin. The law is not sin. He just said it. Now you know he's talking about the laws that we're supposed to keep and not the punishments of the law. He said, keep going.
Nay.
No.
I had not known sin.
Right.
But by the law.
Right.
For I had not known lust.
Right.
Except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
Right. He said, for I had not known lust except for the law had said that. So there's a letter of the law that says kill you for lusting. For sleeping with another man's wife. Or the woman sleeping with more than one man. That's the law. That's the law. That's the law that killed you right there. Thou shalt not covet, though. Covet meaning yearning or lusting for something. You know what I'm saying? That's what he said. Which means the lust of the yearn. So you're gonna listen or you're not. If not, the Lord is gonna handle you. He's gonna handle you with those things, man. Good luck. That's all I gotta say. I made my decision. I made my decision. You know what I'm saying? But that's what the letter of the law. The letter of the law killed you. You know what I'm saying? But Paul said, "For I had not known lust, except for the law had said, Thou shalt not covet." So that part of the law says what don't do. You know what I'm saying? What not to do. But the letter of the law, it was just straight up gonna kill you. But the laws are what we're supposed to keep. You know what I'm saying? Let me see Romans 8:6. Let me see Romans 8:6. Yeah.
It's a lot.
To what?
All right. This is Romans chapter 8, verse 6.
Right.
For to be carnally minded is death.
Right. He says, for to be carnally minded is death. Right, yeah. He said to be carnally minded. To be carnal is to be simple. Simple minded. You know what I'm saying? Flesh. You just do what everybody else do, like a dog. Like a dog just does anything. It's carnal, man. It don't even think. It doesn't really have a conscience to think. It's like a baby. It just does what it wants to please itself. You know what I'm saying? Go humping on anything. Anything that make it hard. So like, or just sniffing up anything that it may smell good, eating anything, may throw up later. Right. That's what babies do. They do anything. They just carnal. They're still learning. Or whatever. Baby's still learning. A baby can become better, but a dog can't. So that's to be carnal minded. It's death, man. For you to just do anything is death. You will die. Right. You will die. Okay, keep going.
But to be spiritually minded is life and peace.
Right, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace, man. To be spiritual. You know what spiritual is? Is these laws, statutes, and commandments, man. That's spiritual, man. That's spirit. And that's what Christ came to give us. The spirit of the law. How to keep these commandments. The commandments say, thou shalt not covet. Not to be lustful. Sleeping with your brother's wife. He teaches you how to do that. He said, if your eyes lust after another man's wife, you already committed adultery in your heart, in your mind. Right. That's the spirit behind that. You already thought about it, so it's like you may do it. You just might do it. Right. 75% of the time, you might do it. Some people is a higher percent. They're gonna do it automatically. They don't care. They get a joy out of having sex with another man's wife, right. Or another woman committing adultery against her husband, man. That's what they want to do. It's flesh. It's fleshly, man. He said to be spiritual minded is life and peace. You're not going to get peace sinning, man. How are you going to have peace when you're everywhere, doing anything, doing everything that's world? You're not going to get peace, man. Go ahead, man. I want to hear it.
I just hear a lot of people say they want peace. I just don't get how are you going to have peace if you don't follow the law, statutes, and commandments?
Right. When Nayar said, how are you going to get peace without following law, statutes, and commandments, man? How are you going to have peace through that?
That's a lot.
Go ahead, go again.
How are you going to have peace when you don't even believe in the Most High?
Right.
Or Christ.
Right. How are you going to have peace when you don't even believe in the Most High? You're everywhere else. Man, look. I don't even care what nobody say. I mean, you might not believe in the Most High or nothing. Where are you going to get your if you're a Black, Hispanic, Native Indian, the Lost Tribes of Israel, how are you going to get an understanding or a structure when you don't even believe, man? And that, you know what? That's fine. Fine. Keep living the way you want to live. You're just going to be the result in front of everybody's eyes of what not to do.
Right.
But then some people still gonna run to it. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It said, be spiritually minded is life and peace, man. That's what brings you peace. I still gotta go to war every day. But at the same time, I still got peace, man, knowing that I got a foundation to live upon, man. Something to live upon, something to follow. You know what I'm saying? And it's right. It's not bad. We're not doing anything wrong, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We get bombarded with all kind of stuff living in here.
Right.
It ain't easy. You know what I'm saying? Our life is war. You know what I'm saying? Being a soldier in the UPK.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we do it with a passion. And we keep the Lord's statutes and commandments. And we got brotherhood, so we don't have to worry about little things, man. When you're out there smoking weed and doing all, being everywhere and everything, sticking your nose and sticking your penis in every doggone vagina you can think about, you're not gonna have peace at all, man.
Right.
It's going to come with problems. You're gonna get a baby mama and you're gonna get angry. All right, it's gonna come.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, man, it's stressful. I see my brothers like, I feel their pain. Not all the way, cause you know what I'm saying. I don't go through everything they go through, but for the most part, I understand it. You know what I'm saying? But to be spiritually minded is peace, man. You can have peace again. You can. Cause I mean, everything's just gonna get hard out here. You know what I'm saying? So give me Romans 8 and 18, man.
Okay. This is Romans, chapter 8, verse 18.
Right.
For, that's like, for I reckon
Mm-hmm.
that the suffering, it's like that the sufferings
Right.
of the present time are not worthy to be compared with the glory which shall be revealed in us.
Right, man. This is in Romans 8 and 18. It said, for I reckon that the sufferings in this present time, man, are not worthy. It's not even worthy, man. Not compared. You know what I'm saying? To the glory which shall be revealed in us. That means what we suffering right now has no comparison to what we're going to experience if we endure to the end, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, man, I be thinking about that all the time, man. Like I think I needed to read this my damn self. Like, man, because I'm thinking like work, man, like, I want to make, a living, a better living and stuff. I want to do something different. You know what I'm saying? I'm tired of being under this oppression and stuff, right, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You may want to have all the lust and the sin and the riches in this world and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You may be suffering here. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't going to be compared to what we going to earn in the sight of the Most High, man. At all. Like, it's not going to be comparable. Right now, being in this oppression, I can imagine it, but barely. So it's like, why not find out, man?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Why not find out? It's helping me get through these times. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to help other brothers and sisters think the same way. God doggone it. There's people in oppression, man. Living and suffering under this doggone devil we call, I don't know if I can say it on air. The devil, everybody knows who the oppressor is, which is the devil that the Bible speaks of, man. You know what I'm saying? And we sitting here, we got to go through it every day. And we tired of working and we tired of suffering, man. We got to, everything is high right now. We high. The price is high. Everything's at an all-time high. High times, man. Like, everything is just difficult. And you think you ain't gonna get through it because, especially brothers and sisters in this truth, man. You know what I'm saying? We believe we're gonna get through it. But it ain't easy. Some of us still like, dang, even me. I'm like, man, I wanna get through this. I wanna get out this hell, man. I'm sick of this place, man.
Right.
I am sick of America. I'm sick of this society that we live in. I'm sick of everything. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we gotta go. We gotta get out of here. And we are fools for the sake of Christ, man, because we believe that much that we can get out of our predicament. Or else we wouldn't be doing this right now. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't believe it. But I know we can get out of here. We ain't suffer over here for 400 years for nothing. The Lord didn't put us in time out for nothing, man. He didn't scatter us around these four corners of the earth for nothing.
Right.
He did it for our correction, man. Dang it. I got to find that precept. I got to find that precept right now. Right now. It's in Jeremiah. I'm going to look for it. Yeah, he didn't do this for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? There's a way to get out of this predicament. And people don't think it is. Because we've been here for so long. And it's a mindset. I gotta find it, man. I'm gonna find it. I have to. That's what I'm saying, though. That's exactly what it is. All right, can you read the next one? It's like it. No, don't read the next one. Don't read the next one. Read 8 and 24. Read 8 and 24.
Okay. This is Romans. Chapter 8, verse 24.
Right.
Are we saved by hope?
Right.
Oh, Salaki. For we are saved by hope.
Right.
But hope that is seen is not hope.
Right. Right. Paul said, for we are saved by hope, man. But hope that is seen is not hope. Like I just said, we don't think it's going to happen. We don't see. We think we got to have a sign for every doggone thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If you see it, it's not hope, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're seeing what's going on. You're like, shoot. Yep, look, it's coming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what's coming. It's not I'm a suspenseful person. I like thrills.
Right.
I like things that just pop up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going to be prepared for it.
Right.
That's what we're preparing for now. But we still got, because we can still have hope for it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He said, but hope that is seen is not hope, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Okay. Or what a man seeth, why doeth he yet hope for?
Right. He said, for what a man say again? Let's read it again. My bad. It's like.
Or what man seeth, why doeth he hope? Slacky. Do it. He yet hope for this. Slacky. What? Slacky. I'm reading it up again.
Right. You got it.
For we are saved by hope, but hope that is seen is not hope.
Right.
For what a man seeth, why do it? He yet hope for. Verse 25. But if we hope for that we see not, then do we with Salaki. Then do we with patience wait for it.
Right. Exactly. It said, but if we hope for what we see not, then do we with patience wait for it. You know what I'm saying? If we hope for what we can't see, man, do we have patience to wait for it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Do we have the patience for what we cannot see? You know what I'm saying? That's exact. Go ahead.
That's a like you say. That's why Christ told us to have faith the size of a mustard seed. And if anybody knows what the size of a mustard seed is, it's like a crumb.
Right. Con, man. Con for Nayar, man. That's heavy, exactly what you're saying. He said that's why Christ told us to have the faith the size of a mustard seed, man. A mustard seed is like a crumb, he said. It's very, very, very small. But it's like if we had that much faith in a mustard seed that it could grow,
right,
then why can't we have faith in the things that we cannot see?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you can barely see a mustard seed.
Right.
And what you think you planted on the ground, I don't know. It might. logically, it might not grow. That's why Christ used a lot of parables, man. That's why he's saying if you have the faith of the size of a mustard seed, then God doggone it, then you got some faith on you, man.
Right.
Then you got some hope. Man, look, these men in UPK and women and children, we got the faith of a mustard seed, bro. We got it. I'm telling you. That's why I say that's why I always love that scripture. We are fools for the sake of Christ, man. Because we out here doing something that people, man, they are looking at us crazy.
Right.
Crazy. They like, why in the world are you doing this? What are you doing? Our family members, our cousins, everybody.
Right.
They just looking like, what? Like, y'all really think, come on. Y'all really think y'all the only ones? Y'all really think y'all the chosen people of God? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And I can prove it.
Right.
And Lord gonna show it, man. He's gonna show it. Man, I wish I could find that scripture, dog.
What's the?
It's in.
You
It's.
know what it say? Like you know what it start with?
It says, "The Lord will forgive the children of Israel," something like that. It's in Jeremiah, though. I think it's in Jeremiah 10. I don't know why I didn't put it down, bro. Oh, I think I got it. Isaiah. Jeremiah 30. Jeremiah 30. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get Jeremiah 30 real quick.
Okay.
Just to show you the type of faith he should have, man. And these are the scriptures that this is the reason why I have faith. Because I mean, we in this captivity and we don't see this stuff happening and everything. I mean, we do see it happening. You see the prophecies, but we still heavily oppressed. So therefore, there goes another little doubt in your head. You know what I'm saying? A little thing that's gonna pass through your mind and be like, hey,
Jeremiah
30 and
33.
let me see. What is it? 30 and 30. This can't be it, dog. That can't be it, dog. That ain't it.
You sure?
I'm reading it. It says, that ain't it. I ain't even about to make a mistake. I'll try to figure it out and do my next topic like that. I ain't about to do that. It's a lot. No, we gonna keep. We gonna go back, man.
Okay.
Cause I don't want to remind people again. So we gonna kind of go back to where we was at the beginning. All right. All right. Let's go. Let's start from the beginning. Forget it. We're going to Matthew 17 again.
Matthew 17, what verse?
Matthew 17. 5 and 17.
5:17. It's a lot.
8:12, man. Take time.
This is Matthew chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law
Right.
or the prophet.
Right. Again, Christ said, think not that I come to destroy the law, man. So at the end of the day, it's like, these are the things that people think we're supposed to not follow anymore, or they think we don't have to follow them. They think a lot of people in the world think that we're wrong. Like, why are you following the commandments? You ain't got to do that. Or they'll say you can't keep it. You can't keep all the commandments. You can't be perfect. You know the cut for that.
Right.
I know you know the cut for that. Christ said, he said, be ye therefore perfect. And then when, look, I'm telling you the games that they play. Then when you say be therefore perfect, then they want to come over with, nah, perfect mean, he means, like, I don't know. They will make up anything, I promise you, and I heard it all. I can't pinpoint it. So many excuses, that's all I hear. Keep going.
So like I said, if I make, and then when they call, and then when they say that we not perfect, they thinking, you know, he not perfect because we say cuss words.
Right.
Or
Exactly.
because we don't address, unlike they probably think he not perfect because the way we dress, because we wear jewelry and grills and shit. That's not the image of a Christian pastor.
Right.
So those are like some of the things that they think, you know, that is they perfect.
Right.
But
that's their perfect.
Our perfect is following the law, statutes, and commandments.
Exactly. That's what being perfect is. Following exactly what Nariel said is following law, statutes, and commandments. That's the perfect. And then he's saying they version of perfect is thinking, you know, not saying cuss words. Curse words ain't even. It's nowhere found to be a sin in the Bible.
Right.
They gonna talk about speech, but that's talking about how you conduct yourself, you know, not lying and being false accusers and stuff. That's what it's talking about, not curse words.
Right.
Curse words is just another language. It's just profanity. It's strong, harsh words that were made up later on.
And then, like you said, if I may, and then when it say that word curse is talking about cursing out your brother, like cursing your brother.
Right.
Not saying like a cuss word to him.
Right.
By cursing your brother is like saying, damn, I hope that nigga die.
Right. Exactly.
Cursing.
That's like cursing your brother.
That's what that, you know.
That's what
that means.
Khan, he 12. That's what y'all say. He say curses in the like cursing your brother, man. Saying like, oh, I hope he die. Or I hope you get hit by a car.
Right.
Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Or saying any vile thing against your brother without a cause, man.
Right.
Especially without a cause. Just like scriptures say, thou shalt not hate thy brother without a cause, man.
Right.
You over hating him for what? Cause he got something you want?
Right.
That's it. And it happens, man. Why are we envying each other for these little things, man? That's why Christ told us in these law, statutes, and commandments, love your brother as thyself, man. You know what I'm saying? Just respect that man. You respect him, I respect you.
Right.
Come together and understand. You ain't even gotta be best friends, man. Just give a respect. You know what I'm saying? These people can't understand us. Right now they think we just out here killing each other. When there's a lot of brotherhood in the air, man. Especially in the UPK. Only in the UPK, actually. This is where true brotherhood is.
Right.
If there was no brotherhood in here, people would be gone.
Right.
It would not be the way it is right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's in sincerity, man. The Lord put that spirit in us to do it. And we're better than we ever been before. You know what I'm saying? I can't have no ill will against no brother for no reason, man. I just can't do it. I can't see it. I have too much compassion for my people. I love them. I can't do it. It's not in me to do it. Like, you just like me, man. We both grew up in the same conditions, man. You know what I'm saying? We grew up in the same predicaments. Even if we didn't, you're still mine. You're still my people. You're still my brother. You know what I'm saying? We all come from different walks of life. A lot of us. But we can relate something. And you know what that is? That our ancestors came over here in slave ships. That our ancestors were slaves. If we can relate that's enough for me. Because that's down your family line. Our grandmas and granddad's great-greats going to be saying the same thing. Because they was in captivity together. We're in captivity together. You probably just don't know it. So why in the world am I going to hate you for some dumb reason, for some stupid stuff, man? That is dumb to me. It's really dumb. And I can't have it. It ain't got no room for that in here. Or we gonna break it off of you or we gonna shake it off you. Let's get out. We gonna have brotherhood in here one way or another. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So let me you go to skip to 18.
Let's get to 18.
Kind.
Verse 18.
Right.
For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass.
Right.
One jot and one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law.
Right.
Till all be fulfilled.
Right. He said one jot. Christ exaggerating, man. He saying to heaven and earth pass. He tells us to heaven and earth pass. Right. That's still crazy to me, man. Like people just think he like saying to heaven. Like we know that this place is not going anywhere.
Right. Right.
To heaven and earth pass. It's crazy the way you read it. Now you just know that he talking. Right. You know what I'm saying? He exaggerates.
Slang.
Exactly, slang. That's exactly how black people talk. We like to give some outrageous thought.
Right.
Like Christ did that plenty of times in the Bible, man. To get you to think like, heck no, like no, this thing is not going. I'm not coming here to tell you the law gone. And he had to stress that because, like I said, the Sadducees and Pharisees thought that's what he came to do. You know what I'm saying? And then of course there was other people around. He had to let them know, like, no, I ain't coming to take away the Lord's law, statutes, and commandments. That's what we founded upon. That's our foundation.
Right.
He know they wasn't following it.
Right.
So why in the world you gonna try to come and think I ain't doing it? I already know you not following it, but you trying to accuse me of not following the Lord's law? Right. You know what I'm saying? Hypocrites, man. Right. And Christ cut them off to piss. He made them feel what he was saying. You know what I'm saying? They couldn't trip him up. They tried to trip him up plenty of times, man. And Christ is just like, yeah, get out of here with that weak stuff.
Right.
You tried. Good, nice try. You know what I'm saying? Still, he let them take him when it was time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to, it's so crazy because Christian church make it seem so spooky, man. It's crazy. But Christ he was a revolutionary black man.
Right.
A revolutionary black man. Came and cared about his people and did what he's supposed to do, and he just simply got killed for this stuff, man. Right. Simply. In the way they crucified back then. Right. He wasn't the first to get crucified like that. Right. He's just the Messiah. So why are you wearing this wooden cross? It's like, oh, he's on the cross. Right. Oh, Jesus. There was two criminals with him that got crucified. Right. Same way. Because I know you've seen Christian churches have the three crosses, like no. You got to stop thinking about it like that. Right. It was during those times, back in not even ancient days, 3,000 years ago, 2,000 years, plus years. It's just the way they executed people. A guillotine, you know what I'm saying? A cross, stoning, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he just got killed like that because they hated it. They hated him. Now, today, that's what they did with Yahushua. Bombarded his image, for one, with a white man, Caesar Borgia, made of everything. Made him seem like he was immaculately born, without sex, when the scripture says that they was just together before the ceremony. Right. That was it. Literally, that was it. But people think when they came together, she was fine with child. Right. No, nigga, no. They don't know how to read Old Quaker English. Other than that, he wouldn't have a lineage. Christ would not have a lineage, and he wouldn't have. Right. He wouldn't have been called the son of Joseph by other people. Why would they call him his son? Why? And what? You know what? Another thing I want to think about. Me and Rotterdam talk about it all the time. Why in the world that they didn't bring this up later on in the scriptures? They would have been like, "Hey, you the one that was immaculately conceived. Right. Right. Your mother didn't even have sex. Right. Why didn't they get him for that?" Exactly. Right. Everybody knew him. They knew who he was. They knew that he was Joseph's son. So why? Come on, man. Right. It's like it's logic. Go ahead. What else you got? Go ahead.
I feel like if that was the case, you know, adultery is punishable by death. So that means Mary would have got stoned.
Exactly, man. I'll give you something, man. Look. Adultery is punishable by death, bro. Man, if Mary came to Joseph with that bull crap talking about some I just got a baby in me somehow. For one, he would have been like, bitch, you crazy. Get the hell out. You slept with somebody. And then he would have told the government that was in Jerusalem, hey, stone this lady. Goddamn. She is crazy.
Right.
What in the world?
Yeah, that's a good point, Adam.
Right, man. And you just added on to it. That's a good one. That's a good one. Nigga. God, dog. That's not even part of my topic, but I don't care. Look, man. We just come to kill the lives, all right? We just come to kill the lives. That's all. Wake you out of your sleep. All this Greek mythology and everything, man. Being born immaculately, being a demigod, all that stuff, man. Like, we not about that. We're not about that. We are different. We are different. And we know what the Bible is saying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We're the home of the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? But with that, we're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm Officer Kazamar and Shalom. All right, do security announcements. Goddamn. I.S.U.P.K. security announcements. We are the I.S.U.P.K. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a new brother or sister. Listen to this close. When a brother or sister comes to the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves to the world. If they need any transportation, the teacher will arrange. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has any interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which a brother and a sister will court each other. After this 6-month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. Numbers 18 and 21 / Malachi 3, 8 and 10 means 10th in Hebrew. Ma'ashra, 10% of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the Treasury Department or priest fund. Free will offering for a priest, not mandatory. Whatsoever amount you would like. Upcoming holy convocations. Lord. The Day of Atonement. Ooh-wee. 10th day of the 7th month. Tuesday the 4th. October the 22nd. Leviticus 23 and 27 through 32. The Day of Atonement now. We're going to see if y'all up for the test. That's all I got to say. Priest fund. I already read the priest fund. It's like, remind Akim and Akwal to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, headband, and a scarf. With that, shalom.